Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
And now the opening lineup for Mexico City. And it's Whitehead in at the 2. Collins, you get it again. And here's Washington. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Jacks up a 3. Mexico City with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
And he makes the 8-footer.
His playmaking is something to watch, threading that pass right in there.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Pierce. This one for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, you know, it's obvious the ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Here's Smooth. 32 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
Here's Stevens. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Whitehead. Misses the baby hook.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
The kick out to Ball. Here's Pierce. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Washington.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Smooth. Pass to Matthews. Shoots over Ball. Pulls the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
From number 34.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Washington. Ball outside. Here's Pierce. Washington, a screen on Collins. From deep. Shot clock at 6. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Here's Matthews. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here's Stevens. Here's the pick. To the middle. Mexico City with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Charlotte.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Mexico City shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Timeout called, the Hornets.
First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they came in at number 2 for shooting percentage. This squad was capable of getting red hot with their shooting. It felt like they just couldn't miss some nights.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. Now here's Ball. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Pierce hits a three-pointer. Pierce has got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Matthews, right wing. Whitehead passes to Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Washington. The shot misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Collins passes to Smooth. Down low. Here's B-Train. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Pierce. He has 6. Pass to Ball. Pierce, the pass to Ball. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. Smooth grabs the miss. To the inside. Here's B-Train. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Matthews. Shoots over Ball. Matthews' shot is good. 6 points for him.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Ball. They set the pick. From deep three-point range. Ball with another miss.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Out to the right wing. Here's Matthews. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Knocks it down from distance. Matthews got 9.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Well, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 11-point game. Pass to Washington. Ball taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Fades back. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now here's Collins. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. The 3. Matthews misses.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. They're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The 3 from Washington. Drops in the 3.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Now a timeout called by Mexico City. The season is still young, but it's been interesting to watch some of these rookies find their footing here in the NBA.
That's always one of the more interesting things for me. Everybody's journey of development is their own, and it's different. It has a unique pace. Some guys come in ready to contribute right away. They're in a good situation. Others, it takes a minute for them to find their stride. So watching it all unfold is really pretty cool.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Stolen by Collins. Pass to Alvarez. Back to Collins. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Stevens. No points yet. Inside, Jamison. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Matthews misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Shepard. Collins a screen. Launches it. And that's good. Shepard for three. And now just a 4-point Mexico City lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here's Collins for three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Matthews. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Pierce. He has 6. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. The rebound by Matthews.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Collins passes to George. Jamison grabs a board. Hornets trail by 4. Launches a 3. Doesn't go that time.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Alvarez. He's scoreless.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Collins outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And Charlotte making a change here. Eason's checked in. Here's Stevens. Pass to Shepard. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. Shepard's got 6.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Collins passes to Matthews. Back to Collins. George with it. Pass to Collins. Here's Matthews. Misses the 3. Hornets trail by 4. There's a minute 12 left in the opening quarter. Here's Shepard. He's got 6. Collins outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Alvarez. Out to the wing. George passes to Alvarez. Here's Matthews. For 3, Collins. Jamison grabs a board. Jamison's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the big block.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
There's the triple. On target from range.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mexico City ahead, leading by 7. And the second. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Mexico City?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
We've got Washington, and it's Pierce in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass the ball. Beyond the arc. Oh, ball so dangerous from the perimeter.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Puts up a 3. Mexico City with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Next game, they'll get to take on the Lakers in Los Angeles. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Ball outside. Charges in. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, the combination of height, length, and quickness that Ball has, very impressive and really hard to defend against on the drive, too.
Has to Smooth. The 3. Washington grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Stevens. Now here's Ball. Fades away. James with the rebound. And James has got the ball here for Mexico City. Whitehead passes to Drew. Ball against James. Here's Smooth. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Ball outside. Washington outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now a timeout called by Mexico City. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. Second, the Hornets.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
James outside. There's a screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Now one on ball. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Ball passes to Stevens. Taken away. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Smooth. Lets a floater go. Fires it from 18. And that one's good. B-Train. B-Train's got 6.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Here's Smooth. 9 points in the game. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Washington a screen. There's ball with a three. Mexico City with a rebound. B-Train's got 4 rebounds now. Now here is James. Defense right on him. Here's Smooth. 4-3. Drains the triple. He's got 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Out to the right wing. Ball outside. The three from Washington. B-Train clears it away. B-Train's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the wing, right side. Here's Smooth. He's got 12. Washington left side. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Charlotte's shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Collins, he's checked in for Whitehead. Now a timeout called by Mexico City. Mexico City leading by 9. Here's Smooth. Lets a 3 fly. Offensive rebound, and he comes up with a bucket. B-Train's got 8 points.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Washington a screen on Collins. There's ball with a 3. Counted from distance.
That defense must honor Ball's 3-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Smooth pass to James. Pass to Smooth. Clock at 6. They set the pick from behind the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
His 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Back to Ball. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Drew the pass to Smooth. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball outside. With the 10-footer. Mexico City with a rebound. B-Train's got 7 rebounds in the game. Drew misses. Hornets trail by 11. Ball passes to Pierce. Here's Stevens. Last game, 26 points for him. There's Ball with a 3. James with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Smooth. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Mexico City making a switch here. Here's Jamison. Collins a screen. Fires it. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 8. Mexico City leading by 11. Alvarez, the pass to George. Deflects the pass. And he's all alone. Here's Stevens. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Stevens has got 4 points now in the quarter. For Mexico City, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Pass to Smooth. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal
Mexico
foul.
City shooting their
Second
7th
team
attempt
foul.
at the foul line in this one.
At the line for Mexico City.
And that one misses. Hornets trail by 11. And here's Eason. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Smooth. 17 points in the game.
Charlotte foul call. Reed Shepard. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Charlotte on D. Pass to Whitehead. To the right side. Lets it fly.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense.
Here's Shepard. Give him 8.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
To the middle. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Matthews. The 3 ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first
His
half.
production was terrific in the first quarter, but it may have come at a cost as he continues to slow down.
Eason. Pass to Stevens. Smooth grabs the miss. Smooth's got 7 rebounds in the game. Got a piece of it. Here's Whitehead. 1:35 left to play in the first half. Here's Shepard. Pass to Eason. With the drive. Down low. Jamison. And the officials called goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Almost got there in
Substitution on
time,
the
but
court.
waited just a little too long.
And we've got 1:18 left in the second period. Collins outside. Uncovered. And he drops that one in. Collins has got 8. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. Outside Eason. George with a steal. Collins, high post. Give him 8 points now. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 9. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Ball outside. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. 13 points in the game.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Matthews. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There's Ball with a 3. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Mexico City. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be right back after this word.
Thank you for joining us.
Usually when you head to the locker room of the half, coach has something for you to improve upon. But what's a complete half of basketball, I'm surprised their lead isn't.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at Charlotte. I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hornets trail by 9. Let's check in for an injury update on Tari Eason.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Hornets head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Obviously a terrible way to start the season. The good news, though, plenty of time left to figure things out for them.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
On the court for Mexico City, they've got James, and it's B-Train in at center. Here's Smooth. Pass to Whitehead, fires the three, and the three-pointer goes. Whitehead's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, he might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Here's Smooth. 17 points in the game. And that one's good. B-Train. He's got 12.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
They're running. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ball left side. Washington. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. The shot off that time. Mexico City leading by 9. Here's Drew. No points so far. Pass to Smooth. With the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Count that bucket.
Ball is wasting no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
For Mexico City, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. James outside. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. Squads have loved to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Ball with it. 18 points for him. Puts it up from 15. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
That one goes in.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Fades and shoots. Mexico City with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Whitehead. Here's Betray. There's a screen. Here's Smooth. Here's Betray. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the 3 off target.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Smooth. He's got 21. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Mexico City.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Collins, he's checked in for Mexico City. Matthews comes in for James. Ball against Collins. There's the 3. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got 14 points for the game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of this game.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Collins. To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Washington outside. Pass the ball. Over Collins. Mexico City with a rebound. Smooth's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
A long-distance 3 is buried.
3 points.
Matthews got 19 points.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Collins against Ball. Pass to Pierce. Here's Stevens. The 3 from Ball. Returning fire. Melo drains the 3 ball.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Washington. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And here's Shepard for 3. He drops it from range. Shepard's got 11 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
There's a screen. Over to the wing. Here's Pierce. 14 points for him. B-Train clears it away.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Smooth. 23 points in the game.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Shepard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pierce. Tipped. Here's Smooth. Has to be Trey. The jump hook. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Pierce. The 3. Smooth grabs the miss. Whitehead sinks it from distance. Whitehead's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
George, he's checked in for Mexico City. James comes in for Collins. James passes to Alvarez. Back to James.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From downtown, the Hornets pull it in. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jamison. 1:46 left in the third. And here's Collins. Ball right side. Here's Shepard. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Mexico City leading by 10. Pass to Smooth. George is screen on Collins. Smooth shot is good. Smooth's got 26 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Pierce. 14 points for him. Ball passes to Jamison. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and 1.
Mexico City making a switch here. Matthews checked in. Pass to Alvarez. Here's Smooth. From deep. Matthews misses.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And here's Shepard for 3. Back to Ball. Another shot. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Whitehead passes to Smooth. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Here's Jamison. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Mexico City ahead. They lead by 12. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Ball, and it's Pierce in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
Mexico City leading by 9. Pass to Whitehead. Here's B-Train.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Ball outside. And there's a pick. And he's going for the oop here. Here we go, one-on-one. Drew, the pass to Smooth. Can't get it to drop. Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Washington. Here's Pierce. Tries to break his ice. He gets it in there.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Smooth pass to B-Train. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Whitehead. The shot's good on the assist by James. Whitehead's got 9 points now in the second half. The Hornets shooting 47% of this one. Looking efficient. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Smooth. To the left side wing. And he lobs it up. There's the steal. On the break. Here's Stevens. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Woo! His energy is unmatched. And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Out to the right wing. Here's B-Train. Pass to Smooth. James outside. 4 on the clock. Whitehead can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 8. Ball outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Mexico City. Timeout here from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Mexico City's head coach said to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Smooth. He shoots. And right through it goes. Smooth's got 31.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Washington. Here's Pierce. Check by James. Now Ball. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
They get it back. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Matthews, he's checked in for Mexico City. Collins comes in for James. Now Ball. Fires for 3. B-Train clears it away. B-Train's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Whitehead. Oh, there's the alley. Collins inside, and the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Nice shot by Stevens. Mexico City leading by 6. Smooth pass to Collins. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Washington missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Smooth. Pass to Matthews. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Washington's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Stevens. Ball outside. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got 19 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Collins with a screen on Washington. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Stevens. To the wing, right side. Here's Ball. B-Train clears it away. Mexico City leading by 7. Here's Whitehead. Here's Matthews. Hounded by Ball. Pass to B-Train. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. B-Train's got 12 points here in the second half.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Stevens. Ball outside. From about 19. Bullseye! Ball's got 32 points.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Pass to Matthews. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Washington outside. And here's Ball. Here's the 3. Smooth grabs the miss. Smooth's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Whitehead. Pass to Collins. Here's Smooth. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Washington outside. Ball outside. From the arc. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Nice work defensively, beating him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Stevens. Ball outside. Pass to Pierce. Over to the left wing. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Washington.
And that one falls for Washington. And so Washington nails both of them.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Now a timeout called by Mexico City.
Let's hear it from you.
Collins outside. And the shot goes. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Station for your Charlotte answers.
Hornets trail by 10. Ball outside. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Smooth. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smooth's got 16 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Mexico City leading by 9. The floater for 3. Collins connects from downtown.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. There's Ball with a 3. Kept alive to the left wing. Here's Stevens. Tries again. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to B-Train. Out to the right wing. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Washington. Smooth shot is good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Ball outside. Right wing. 3-pointer. 5 on the clock. Oh! That bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Doesn't need a lot of room to get off his shot. That was money.
Pass to Smooth. Here's Matthews. Collins right side. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Washington. They get it back. B-Train. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Mexico City wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll do it, folks.